What's up? What's up? It's a special tips episode. Get ready to listen to a quick tip and apply it into your life to accelerate your fertility results. And let's get fertile AF.
Hi, this is Kasey Goins from Thrive Functional Health, and this is tip number 2. Tip number 2 is all about reducing stress on the body. When we talk about fertility issues, the underlying root cause at the end of the day, if you want to boil it down to one thing, it's stress. Stress can come in a multitude of different forms. So this could be stress from your job environment. This could be stress from toxic relationships. It can be stress from going to bed like at midnight or 1 a.m. It could also be stress from like not eating enough. It could be stress from not getting enough carbohydrates in your diet. So there are a lot of things to think about when it comes to stress, but the biggest takeaway is like focusing on reducing your stress load and the stress that you can manage, right? So we have stress that's coming into the body, stress that we're exposing ourselves to on a daily basis. And if you can start to manage some of that stress and have some better coping mechanisms in place, to deal with the stress that's unavoidable, that's going to lower cortisol levels in the body. And that's exactly what we want when we talk about fertility. So for example, if you're in, a really stressful job environment, this might be just talking to your boss about like reducing some of the work that you have, or deadline extensions, something that's going to give you a little bit more breathing room. If this is, stress from like lack of sleep, for example, then maybe you just start setting your bedtime to be like a half hour earlier every night until you're going to bed between like 10 and 10:30 at night. So it doesn't have to be difficult. I think a lot of us look at stress and we're like, oh, this has to be like a really difficult thing and I have to meditate every day. But it's really about like managing the stress that you can and finding better coping mechanisms that work for you. So the summary is reducing stress that's coming into your life and onto your body, essentially. So maybe that's starting a journaling practice. Maybe that's going for a walk on your lunch break. Maybe that's just like going to bed a little bit earlier every night. Whatever you can do to get those cortisol levels down, managing your stress is going to be so key when it comes to fertility.
As I always say, the most important part is taking action. Taking imperfect action is fine too. Make sure to apply the tip into your life so you can get fertile AF. I'll see you soon.